Hiya, this is Netty and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Evolution. So today we are working on quite an exciting project for me. I'm going to be attempting some redstone. But first things first, let's light this place up because there's a lot of mobs. We've got an In the Littlewood and Solidarity Gaming getting up to mischief down there at the moment. So you guys see what you're doing. They're saying it's not naughty, it's advertising. And they're paying for everything. So I think they're just using it as a billboard kind of thing. There's so many creepers. I tell you what, doing this build, I've never been blown up by so many creepers. Hopefully by the end of this episode though, it'll be a little bit harder for the mobs to get hold of us at the base. So yeah, this is me kind of working out the shape of the wall to go around. I've kind of done it a bit too far out before. I want it to be a little bit closer to the actual build because otherwise, obviously on a mountain's edge, we don't have loads and loads of room. So yeah, this is our little wall. It's not going to be the best wall, but I feel like it does sort of go with the build, I guess. I'm not the best builder. Please bear that in mind, guys. I'm really not very good, and everything's kind of trial and error for me. But I'm really enjoying it, and I've spent all afternoon just kind of sat on here building and working things out. I'm going to neaten it up from the back a little bit later on because obviously where it's going around in a circle, it's quite hard to get it just right. But first things first, let's get on to the exciting bit. Oh no, yeah, I am doing it now. Oh no, what am I doing? So here we are building a moat. This isn't going to be any old moat. You'll see what we're going to do with it. Actually, you've already seen it in the thumbnail. I can tell you, we're doing a lava moat. A lava moat. People can't just get in here. This place, we're going to keep it a little bit safe for Naughty Netty and Sneaky Salem because I feel like they're going to have a lot of people against them. And so I feel like they need to be protected. So my first ever attempt at doing redstone was the other day in my live stream when I did a rail cart between Salem's and my house. So please bear with me with this, guys. Again, learning new things here. What better time to learn new parts of Minecraft than when you're in a beta version? So it's kind of, I'm learning it as other people would have learned it back in the day when you've kind of got the basics and then you can make it kind of more complicated as time goes on. So this is just like a basic kind of, it's going to be like a little trap bridge kind of thing. Not a trap bridge, oh my gosh, what's the word? Oh my gosh, drawbridge, that's the one. Kind of a drawbridge anyway. Oh my gosh, I couldn't think of the word then. My mind went completely blank. So the problem is we are on the edge of the mountain, but we want the lava to kind of run off the edge. So they're not going to be able to get around that way. But this is just it at the moment. So this is me trying to work out my redstone, like please work. Please work. But yeah, I'm kind of pleased with this. I did kind of again work this out slightly in a creative world to test. One thing I've realized is you can actually go onto a creative world in beta, which I didn't realize you can do. So it's been quite good. I've been going onto a creative world, seeing what you can and can't do, and then coming on here, because obviously going on to like a later version of Minecraft, it then means that you've obviously got stuff that you don't get in this version. So it's been quite interesting for me. I've quite enjoyed it. Right, here we go. So that's half of it works. We need to get another repeater in there, make sure it goes all the way through. I block it off now, that does not work. I'm getting used to where you can place blocks around it. So this is covering it up now to protect this from the lava. We need to make sure that all of this is safe. We don't want any of the lava getting over the actual redstone itself. But I'm worried, will the pistons set on fire? They are kind of covered by the stone. But look at that, it works! You can tell I'm really proud of it. I click the switch so many times. I know it's really simple and it's really basic redstone, but for me, that's exciting. I've never done anything like it before. So now we're going to go and get some lava. We're not going to obviously do the whole, we haven't got the whole moat yet, but just to see that it works properly and so you guys can see what I've envisioned, I guess. So we need to go and make sure we've got a load of buckets. Get through the trees. Here we go. Load of buckets. I hate crafting on this version. I hate it. The fact that you can't shift click either. I know there's the option for it now, but it never works. This is in case the lava doesn't work. I thought we could do just fire. So like nether brick and then fire. But obviously we want the lava to go over it when the bridge is down, rather than there being a gap, because otherwise you can just kind of walk through it anyway. Oh, that's a bit dangerous. Watch out for that. Right, lava. Fill up our buckets. Let's get loads done. Keep giving us suggestions. Someone made a suggestion of having like a graveyard of all the, like a graveyard in the gardens of here. And I personally think that's a really good idea, but I think in the graveyard, like on the tombstones, it'll have to be like the names of all the pranks Naughty Netty and Secret Salem have done. So like there could be one that says like Lighthouse or Nando's or something like that, because that's stuff that they've broken or destroyed. The blooming creepers, they're everywhere. So here, before we do the lava, I don't want the lava to roam down everywhere. At least for now, we're going to keep it a little bit contained, and then we can kind of neaten this up later on. This is just so we can test it. But I mean, we'll make it look more natural anyway. We'll make it look more natural. Here goes the lava. This is it. Please don't set the whole world on fire. Please. Please. I'm gonna keep going onto the server and testing to see if it set everything on fire. It shouldn't do. Around it, it's just cobblestone, dirt. There's not even any like proper, like there's no tall grass or anything like that around it. Right, that's all our lava for now. But look, it works, and you do that and the lava goes back over it. So once we've got more lava, that should be perfect. So I'm really, really excited about this. Look at it. Obviously, at the moment, when you're in there, you can't put the bridge away, but when you're in there, you're kind of safe anyway. It's only to get over that you need it. So this is more like me being nervous again about setting things on fire. I tell you what, there is a tree reasonably close by. I'm going to get rid of all the trees that are really, really close to it. I know this isn't really a deterrent for people getting over. I guess it's more a visual thing. It's more it'll just look really cool with the lava moat around it. But look how many times I do the switch. Oh my gosh, I'm so cringy. I'm just so excited. I've never done anything like this before. I'm so happy with myself at this point. Right, let's go get more lava. See, I've gotten the bug for it now. I want to do more and more. I want to make sure it's all done. But we're not going to get the whole moat done today. But we're going to get as much of it as we can. As much of it as we can. Oh no. Okay. Netty the noob. Here we go. But yeah, it's more like it's a visual thing. I'm gonna have a lot of signs going in, like warning people, like do not enter, beware, and things like that, and cameras in action, like that kind of stuff, like just to kind of be a bit of a deterrent for people to go there. And so it is going to literally be like an evil lair kind of thing, which I'm quite excited about. So the lava is more just look guys, if a place has lava around it, normally means you shouldn't want to go in, and it will protect from mobs as well. It will protect from mobs a certain amount. Right, why do I always pause after getting out of bed? I do that every time. I just stand still for ages. Skelly bobs everywhere. Right, let's fill up this bit. This is the only bit we're going to fill for today. We're not going to get the whole thing, but you get a bit more of an idea of what it'll look like when it's done, because it's not so dippy in places. Dippy. Looks like an egg, doesn't it? Like a yolk. That spider's going to knock us in. Please don't. Please. I'm a fan. Right, come on, Netty. Let's fill it up. Look at this. It looks so cool. Now you can kind of imagine what it's going to be like when it goes all the way around, and then you can do the bridge, and then look, it covers it back over perfectly. It's so nice. It covers it back over pretty quickly as well. It does actually do it pretty quickly, which I'm really, really happy about. So yeah, so this is what we have achieved today. We've got a bridge. Let's show that again. Lovely jubbly. It's going down the edge of the mountain. We've got a walled garden, so it's protected all the way around, and obviously the lava will be there, so the only way in is going to be going over the bridge, which I think will make quite a big difference. And it means, oh, creeper, please don't blow me up again, please. The amount of creepers, it's unreal. But I do think it looks like a little bit like part of an evil castle kind of thing. We've got the spooky lava. Let's go back on over. Let's get inside. Make sure we're safe and protected. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I think we're going to leave that gap there, by the way. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Minecraft Evolution. If there's any other changes you can think of, let me know. Thank you. Bye.